Hey man, so part 3 of refeeding bees. I thought I should go over some risks. There are some risks. You can hurt your bees potentially. So what happens when you're open feeding, especially honey, if any of your hives or those honey sources have like foul brood or a high mite count, you can cross-contaminate. So you should test your honey for diseases and stuff in your hive, source hives and all that. And very, very important. Also, they're all rubbing over each other, crawling over each other. So they'll swap mites. That happens it flowers naturally out in the wild. That's one way they get around. But this, Woody is banging. They've always been banging. Now, what I'm gonna have to do, because right in the middle of this big ass flow, honey flow, I mean, they're bringing, as long as I don't mess with them too much. I don't know. I've seen some pollen coming in. Definitely nectar. You can smell the dirty socks from the goldenrod. So, I gotta see if they need another super. Make sure they're not getting crowded, because they get crowded out, they'll even swarm this late in the year. So we don't want that. We want to keep the bees. And next year's goal, man, is I want to start a different yard somewhere. So I'm doing natural. I don't treat these hives. I do like queen break, cage the queen for a week, that kind of stuff. And you can look up why. But I definitely want to do some pollen contracts and ship these off to Cali or even local. I can manage them, but 150 hives going right. It's got to have a full box of bees. It's got to be healthy. Can't have any bugs, can't have any mice and shit in them, or they're at least acceptable. And doing okay on the oxygen levels. Doing some remote support for work. So I'm taking a little break. That's going well. So here, let's go look into the open feeding operation here. So what I did, I had cappings, from extracting, and you can just straight out crush comb too. And then they have little like crock pots with different outlets that you can recover the rest of the honey. I don't have one, and that seems like you can make barbecue sauce out of it, that kind of stuff. So let's go check this out. This is I still like to see some pollen. There's a few little bee right there, keeping the airflow going. When I was looking on the close-up, they are starting to kick out the boys. The drones are being pushed out and being disallowed. So let's check out the mountain here. I think that one was Liberty. I'm not sure. I probably go back. I need to make a little reducer. So again, this is cool. So I got that USB cam. And I got the aerial swarm trap. Sniper position. Shh, did I say that out loud? So that's going in here to this USB hub device, which is rocking. I'll show you guys this. Great product. Come with a CD, and I forgot. And I tried to install it finally. I did find it on the website, but they need to clean up their support or their web page. It's hard to find the driver. But once I did this out, so this brick over here. So this is when this fills up with water. This is just another surface for them to crawl around on. That's going on. That's what's going on there. Whatever. Fossils and stuff in there, pretty cool. Oh, there's your rocks. So this, it's likely gold ore. Kid you not. There's another one that I'm pretty sure has, and it's molecularly bound. You'd have to grind it into powder and do chemical processing. This sucker, that is like twice as heavy as it should be. It's definitely got mica in it. But it's in iron, obviously. Some quartz. That is from Vermont, I think, or New Hampshire. Right in the gold bearing area, right out of the creek. I was like, boom! Yeah, see, so that's probably just an mica there. And then I got a giant opal. Where's that sucker? Huh. Hopefully someone walked off with it. It's just a quartz and mica rock. I don't know where I got it stuck. It was right. Tore that down. Man, that's a drag. Ah, there it is. This thing's cool. It's old hive stands. I'm not using it. You gotta see this. This is. I'd love to take a Dremel to it and see if we could open that up. Maybe it's the world's largest opal. I also came with like Gold Bearing Creek. But that's mostly mica. I've seen these before. It's pretty heavy. Being silly. Yeah, these fantasies in a minor too. I'm gonna do video. I'm gonna probably do a test program here. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. So you got the cappings in here, and they are. I was concerned they are taking all that wax apart, and they may even take the wax back to their hives. But again, you can cross-contaminate if your stuff gets foul brood. So this is a really cool capping press, or you can just crush the comb in here, put it in there. That plate fits down there, yellow jacket or whatever, and you just crank this handle down, pushes that plate down. It's a nice little brick, and then it just runs off. You just let it drip for days and days and days. So. Concern. Should probably put something under there in case they drop the wax. I'll put it on there. Same thing. There may not be any wax when this is all over, but that's alright. It's really pure. Oh, I bet you're loving that. They generally are interested in food as long as you're not hurting them. They ain't gonna mess with it. So these could be my bees, everybody's bees. Pretty cool, man. So, enough talking. I'm gonna take a break here, call the next customer, see how we go.